Hey guys, I got a couple of comics I picked up recently. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Just let me know what you think. All right, we'll start off with Life with Archie number 41. This is the first appearance of Godzilla and Mothra in a comic book. And I believe it's on the first or second page, and they're not mentioned, but it's definitely Godzilla. And I have a Godzilla 1 9.8, which is a newsstand version, CGC, and I thought that was his first appearance in comic books. This right here is Godzilla's first appearance in comic books. Thor 126, which essentially is Thor number 1. I feel this is just as substantial as an Iron Man 1, a Submariner 1. A lot of people don't know that this is actually Thor number 1. So I picked this up, got it for a fairly good price at a local comic shop. Rhino's Comics, actually. Shout out to Chet. Silver Surfer number 6. Second appearance of Mephisto, and no reason to get it other than I thought the cover was extremely cool. That orange and reds in his fuchsia, whatever color you want to call Mephisto. I think it pops, and the comic's in really, really good shape. These square bound books, they're hard to get in good shape. They are difficult. They are really difficult. The spine is, it's always hard to find these books in higher grade. So I think this is probably a 7580. Tales to Astonish 96. I picked it up just because I love the Skull Island there, and Submariner on the front. I just thought it was a really, really sick looking book. Picked it up. No particular reason other than I like the book. We got a weird book here. Archie and Me number 31. It actually has an ad for Scooby-Doo in there, so it's kind of like the first appearance of Scooby-Doo. I believe it's the first comic to have an ad for Scooby-Doo in it. So, and I can't remember the one guy's name there. He's actually calling Scooby-Doo in the book. So it is definitely, you know, it does say Scooby-Doo in the book. So it's, I mean, it's not like Hulk 181 where you see that in that old, I believe it's in that Daredevil book. If I'm not mistaken, it's Daredevil 115. Somebody correct me down below, but it does have like an ad for Wolverine on it. This actually does say Scooby-Doo in it. Amazing Spider-Man number 265. First appearance of Silver Sable, and it is a newsstand edition, which if you guys watch or follow me, you know I'm a big fan of getting newsstand editions. Amazing Spider-Man 141. It ties for first appearance of Black Suit. And it's on a newsstand, but I definitely couldn't turn it down. I had this in a 9.8 newsstand at one time, and I ended up selling it like almost every other book that I come across. But yeah, there you go. Marvel .1. First appearance of Sam Alexander as Nova, and I'm hoping they use him in the Marvel Universe. And yeah, that's that one there. Wolverine number 72. The whole Weapon X origin. Great cover too. Love how you can see the teeth coming down there and the eyes right below Wolverine's arms. Great, great cover. Love this book. High grade. X-Men 133, newsstand edition. Wolverine fighting all the Sentinels? Not a Sentinel on the cover, but I know there's a significance to this book. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. If you guys know, let me know down below. I'll look it up afterward, but that's where it stands now. I picked up this book for no particular reason other than, and I don't really collect DC, but it was some super, super nice grade. Aquaman number 1. You know, the 80s version newsstand, so I said, I don't know, why not? I believe it was like $4, so you can't turn it down. I love newsstands at number 1, so why not? Here's another book here, Wild Cards number 1, 9.8. In fact, it's the only 9.8 on the census. It's got a George R.R. Martin story in there, and I believe they're doing a series on it. So, I mean, to get the only one on the census, I also have a 9.4, and last I checked, there was 3 of those on the census. So out of 9.4 and 9.8, I have 50% of the copies on the CGC census. Now, I don't know if that's skewed because people aren't sending these in, or if it's really hard to get a 9.8 in this book, but either way, I have one of one, and I got this on eBay for 120 bucks for, I mean, the only one out there. So I was pretty stoked to get it, even though I do now have two. And then I picked up a giant size Chillers #1 and a 9.4, which is the first appearance of Lilith. And after this, it's the only giant size Chillers, and then it goes to giant size Dracula. So I was happy to get it in 9.4. And it looks like it came from comiclink.com, but that cover is just ridiculous. I'm a big fan of the shadows and the bats in the background and Dracula's castle. And I mean, if they ever mention her in the MCU, this book is gonna go nuts. I had a 7.5 white pages that I had gotten rid of, and I regretted it the moment it walked out the door, like I do with every other freaking book I sell, and I was able to pick up this 9.4. So that's my recent pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I like to keep it short, sweet, to the point. If you like. If you want to comment down below, guys. I appreciate every single comment, and I will respond to every single comment. All right, have a nice rest of the day. If my buddy Mark is watching, peace, Mark.